Hey, welcome back, 777 here, and I got a new battle for you all against a guy from my chat. His name is MrDonphan. Please go check him out. He doesn't have a lot of subscribers, but he just started uploading, I think, a month ago or something. So definitely go check him out. He's really good, so yeah, I really recommend it. So yeah, just a standard OU. I'm gonna lead with a Zelf. It's a Bandit actually, and he leads with Machamp. So I figured just to go for the Bandit Zen Headbutt, and it's definitely gonna be a one-hit KO. And yeah, that's a great way to start this match. He probably figured out as your standard, and I'd set up Stealth Rocks, and he'd go for Payback, but no. So he's gonna go for Rocks here. He's gonna switch, and I just go for the Calm Mind on the switch, but he switches to a Starmie. So I am obviously gonna have to switch and go out to Zapdos, because Zapdos is my special wall. But he actually ends up triggering me a Scarf, which is not good, because this is my wall. But actually, it does kind of come in handy for my Zapdos in this battle. So I just T-Wave on the switch. I hit his Tran. That's okay, I guess. And yeah, I'm gonna switch out, going to Cookies. Now he goes for the Fire Blast, and it does a ton, even though I resist it. Now I am a physical wall, but still, it does a jack ton. So that it's okay, but I get the burn, which really annoys me. So it's pretty much gonna have to force me to rest pretty soon. So he's gonna go for I get the burn, and yeah, I'm gonna switch out to Zapdos, and I'm figuring. I predicted him to switch out to Starmie, so I double switched into my Zapdos. Now he switches back out into Heatran, and I'm thinking it's going to be probably a 2 or 3 hit KO on his Heatran regardless, so I'm okay with him switching. I could have double switched back out, but we would have gotten nowhere with that. So yeah, he's going to go out to Heatran, and I get the Parahax, which doesn't really matter, and this next T-Bolt's going to take him out. So that's pretty good for me. And he's going to go out to a Scizor, because who doesn't have a Bandit Scizor on their team? No one. So, he's gonna go for the Bullet Punch. It's obvious, so I can switch into my Tran safely. And now I know he's gonna switch, so I can set up Stealth Cocks. I've watched too much Hayden. Sorry. So I set up my Stealth Cocks, and, he's gonna go for Surf here. I was thinking he'd over-predict and go for T-Bolt, and I could explode all of his face. But he gets a crit. It didn't matter, I'm pretty sure. So, because Starmie's a beast. So I got the T-Bird, just to force the switch and get off a Thunder Wave on whatever he goes into. He ends up going into a Scizor, which it kind of sucked because Scizors are slow anyway, and they usually just Bullet Punch. So, yeah, he's just going to make a nice play, goes for the Pursuit, and takes out my Zapdos. Now, I don't really care because he scarfed my wall, which was annoying in the first place. So, now, I'm just going to rest right here, because the burn is getting really annoying, and I'm pretty low in HP anyway, and it's just going to eventually wear me down. So I'm going to rest on the switch. That was a pretty obvious prediction that he'd switch out. So I get the rest up. That is pretty nice, and yeah, he gets some leftover and I'm going to switch out into Flygon, and yeah, he goes for the T-Bolt. I predict the T-Bolt, so I switch into this thing. And I'm just going to play safe and go for an Earthquake on whatever he switches into, and instead of the U-turn, and he goes into Scizor, which actually works out because this does a butt chunk to it. That's just great. So he's going to switch out of Scizor. He goes into Togekiss. Now, I should have just switched, but I thought he'd stay in and leave it as Flawler, so I guess that was a good play on his part. So, yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to switch into my Cookies because I'm pretty sure that, yeah, he's going to Air Slash, and that's not going to do too much to me. Even though I'm a physical wall, I'm going to play pretty stupid here and be completely oblivious that I have Sleep Talk. Now, I don't know why I didn't do it. I think I didn't want to reveal it, but I guess it's pretty obvious since I'm sleeping. But for some reason, I did not Sleep Talk. I had this battle earlier, but that was kind of dumb. I think I forgot I had Sleep Talk, and then I looked at it and I was like, holy crap, I'm a retard. I have Sleep Talk, and should have been going for that the whole time, but it doesn't really matter. I predict him to go for the Ice Beam there, and I stay in. And, yeah, now I'm going to switch out into Flygon, predicting him to T-Bolt, and it won't affect me. Now I'm going to predict him to go to Togekiss and go for the Stone Edge, and I take out that Togekiss. Thankfully, it did not miss. That was pretty good predictions right there. Some pro stuff. Makes up for me forgetting I have Sleep Talk. Wow. So, yeah, now he's going to go to Scizor. And I'm going to switch out into my Suicune. Pretty obvious, I guess, because I can take anything his Scizor has. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Now, I take the Bullet Punch pretty well, and I was like, wow, that did actually a lot. But he gets a crit, so really didn't matter. Now, I figured he'd stay in and try to leave his Scizor as Fodder, so I'm just going to Calm Mind up here. So now I'm at +1 special attack and spidiff, and yeah, that's cool. Now I can take another bullet punch, I'm sure, and get off another calm mind to be at +2. So now I'm sure I can take thunderbolts really well from whatever he has, which is probably his Starmie and his Gengar, as you'll see in a little, like 10 seconds. And yeah, he's gonna bullet punch. I'm finally gonna rest here, which is sweet and probably really annoying for him, as he almost killed me. If he got max damage, I probably would have died. So he's gonna switch out, go into Gengar now, as I told you, and I'm gonna finally sleep talk, not being an idiot anymore, and go for the calm, and I get the calm mind. He's gonna thunderbolt. I take that really, really well, which is really nice. And yeah. So I'm going to get another Sleep Talk off and get another Calm Mind. So now I'm at +4, and I'm pretty sure Surf will do a butt chunk to whatever he has. Now, I know I'm going to wake up next turn because it's 2-turn rest, so he's just going to Shadow Wall, probably just because it's stab and he wants to see how much it does. Does probably less than Thunderbolt would have still. And I'm going to go for the Surf. That's obviously going to take him out because Crocoon's are beast. I recommend everyone go get Crocoon. I'm not sure if I already said that, but if I had int, get Crocoon. It's cool. So he's gonna go out to his Caesar. I'm just gonna take him out with a Surf after he bullet punches here. So that's pretty sweet. That's pretty darn sweet, actually. So the Surf is gonna take him out, and all he has left is his Starmie. So I'm not sure really what his Starmie can do. All it can really do is T-Bolt me, because I have 4 Calm Minds up, and that's not gonna do anything to me. And I'm thinking probably Surf's gonna be a 2-hit KO. So he's going to go for the T-Bolt here, and that is going to do pretty much nothing to me. Super effective nothing. So I'm going to go for a Surf, and it almost takes him out. He resists it, so that's why. And he's going to get some leftovers, and so am I, because we all like eating. And, yeah, he's going to go for the T-Bolt here. Not going to do anything once again, because Cookies is the man. I'm going to use him a lot more. So, yeah, go for this. I'm going to go for the Surf and take him out. So, great game, man. Everyone go check him out. And if you guys have any cool teams you guys like using, or any special custom sets, please PM me them. I will use them in battle and give you credit, because I feel like doing that. Alright, peace, everyone.